So today's review video is on the ever-popular L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Foundation. It says on the bottle that it has up to 24 hours of wear and it's a demi-matte finish. It's airlight and oil-free. On the back, it says it's got a lasting demi-matte finish. It lasts for up to 24 hours. It's got medium coverage, it's airlight, and it controls oil. And then it's got a little pro tip here, and it says smooth onto skin in rolling motion for flawless coverage. And I have mine in the shade 101 Classic Ivory. I lost the receipt, but this was on sale when I bought it, and it cost me about $14-ish Canadian. I do believe it runs for closer to 20 usually, and I bought it at the Canadian Superstore, but you can get it basically everywhere. You can get it at like Walmart and Shoppers and any place that sells makeup because it's L'Oreal, so it's everywhere. If we take a look at the website, it says, long wear without the compromise. Never masky, never cakey, never dull. Infallible Pro Matte is L'Oreal's new generation of long-wearing makeup. The microsponge technology absorbs excess oil and shine to create a dimensional matte finish without the need for a heavy or caked-on look. Use a sponge to buff it out for a sheer and natural look or apply in layers for more complete coverage. So the first thing I want to say about this foundation is probably actually my biggest negative about it, and that is that the shade range is terrible. It is so bad. You're either getting like a pink foundation or like a yellow foundation. This shade is the lightest. It is 101 Classic Ivory, and it is a little bit too pale for me. Like, I put it on and I really have to blend it all the way down, or else you can tell that there's a little bit of a color discrepancy. But if I go up one, it's like bright yellow. It looks like I could be a Simpsons character if I went up a shade. So that is the unfortunate thing, and much like a lot of these kinds of drugstore foundations, unfortunately, it doesn't come in enough colors. It doesn't have like a Makeup Forever shade range. In my opinion, it doesn't go dark enough. My skin is classifiable as combination leaning more to dry, and that's why usually matte foundations are kind of scary for people with my skin, but I do generally like the more matte skin look more than the luminous skin. I know that's like rare on YouTube, but that's how I prefer it, so I always have a hard time finding that happy medium between having hydrated skin and it not being super shiny. So my favorite way to apply this foundation is with my beauty blender. I feel like that is the best way to kind of blend everything out and add a little bit of moisture, and it looks flawless when I do that. It looks so good. This foundation pairs really well with my Hard Candy Hydrating Primer Mist. Together, these make a perfect skin combination. That's what I'm wearing today. My skin stays, like, hydrated. I don't feel dry or gross, but I still look matte. So together, these are, like, my dream team. I actually do like this foundation by itself as well, though. But when I say by itself, I mean, like, without a primer. Because silicone primers have a tendency to dry out my skin even more than it already is. So I would need to wear this by itself or with a hydrating primer. And the other day, I did wear it by itself, and it was very nice. But the important thing, the super duper important thing about this foundation that I find myself forgetting a lot is that it does not work well with powder on my skin. So that would be my note of warning to any of my fellow dry skin friends, would be if you wanted to try this foundation, do not set it with powder. Just wear it. I set it with a setting spray, and then my instinct is always to go through and like powder myself down, but you can't do that because that's when it starts to look dry and cakey and gross. Even today, my instinct at work was to take out my compact and powder my nose, and I went to do that, and A, I really didn't need it. I was just doing it out of force of habit, and B, once I did do it, I regretted it immediately, because it didn't look like skin anymore. It looked like cakey, gross makeup. But other than that, it definitely has like a light, buildable to medium coverage when I apply it with my beauty blender. It definitely applies over itself nice, but only in that initial application, you know what I mean? I can build it up while I'm applying if I need to, but if I wait a little bit and I let it kind of set and dry down, and then I try to build on top, then it gets that cakey, gross makeup look, so just a word to the wise. But I'm surprised by how much I do like this foundation. I wasn't expecting to like it, and I do like it. So I definitely recommend trying it if you're willing to work with it a little bit, because it's not one of those that I just can pour it out of the bottle and put it on. I had to play with it a little bit to figure out the beauty blender worked best and the hydrating primer worked best, you know? And yeah, that's really all I have to say about the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. Let me know what you thought about this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, let me know if you have any ideas or requests for future videos, because I would love to make that for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!